Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, internet alert. Bad things are happening because it's showtime. Scary, isn't it? Well, it is Spooktober, right? So, here we are. We need one more High Mountain World Quest. Finish off the world quests. We want to get that done. Has another one spawned up by any chance? No, that is not actually a High Mountain reward one. Despite the fact it's high. I don't understand why they're not all what they're supposed to be. That one says Kirin Tor, so it's a Kirin Tor one. This one has no affiliation. Don't know why. Where were we? We were going there. So we're going to go there. Because that's where we were going. To go there. And I bonked my head. Oh, I do need to run into these guys. There were a couple more of them floating around here. Oh. Everything that we're trying to get? Not sure. Coming in for a landing. Sure that we're appropriately smartified. I'm smartified. Good evening to those of you who've joined me. Hi, howdy, how you doing?
Earth Mother watch over you. Anshe guide you. May your rivers
I
flow
am currently
ever
level
bountiful.
73. Down here we gotta talk to these guys. We have to evacuate them, so we alert the citizens by standing close and blowing a horn. Does sound like I have a very basso profundo case of belches. Over there. I went the wrong way. But if there's anything you can count on me to do, it's going the wrong way. You can give me a choice of two, and I can count on being able to go a third way.
The descendants of...
Big worm, big fugly dude.
I claim this mountain!
Have a great mountain, dude. Mountain dude, not Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is... There's nothing great about Mountain Dew.
I counsel the High Chieftain.
Ebonhorn.
May the ancestors
I know
watch
his
over
secret.
you.
Of course I do. Am I supposed to kill these guys? Probably. We're gonna do it? Definitely.
I don't have a torch.
I was overlong in finding you.
What am I supposed to do to get rid of this? The grasp. How am I supposed to... Pardon me, sir. I'm trying to help that poor individual, and you're in my way.
Greetings, champion.
Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to rescue him. I'm trying. I can't clicky on him. I can't click on the grasp. Oh, there we go.
Greetings, champion. Thank you for the rescue.
Sure, you're welcome,
I
bro.
will see if any of the other war braves survived the attack.
Oh, look, another bad man.
Speak up. My ears aren't what they used to be. My village.
Buff ourselves with a little
It is
speed boost, or
gone.
spood beast, as we like to call it around here. One of my friends accidentally spoonerized themselves, trying to say the word speed boost, and spood beast came out, and
You have my thanks,
kind
champion.
of a thing. Okay, great, that got stuck on a rock, and then that is a channel that isn't going to hit someone as far away.
I was overlong in finding you. Our people will stand with you.
And it's
against the
74.
Burning Legion.
The levels come really, really fast once you get up to here. I believe we wanted that. Yeah. We're going in. No shortage of people running around in the remix, but then the remix is entertaining. I still think despite the fact that I like this expansion better than Pandaria, I think I liked Pandaria Remix better.
I need to get closer.
As sort of the big buffs you get are tied to your items, and therefore for a lot of purposes you want the stats on the items more than the buffy things, whereas the buff things were completely separate from your stats and whatnot. What else do I need to kill in here? Bitestone Drogbar and Monospine Basilisks. How about one of these? Where did you go? You could come out, you know, if you wanted, if you really wanted to, and you weren't brain damaged AI-wise. Is another bitestone. Oh, it's a fish brule. I think that's one of the guys we need. Does it qualify as one of the guys we need? He was indeed. It's going the long way around, and it's going under again. Is it coming back up? It is! Yay! Alright, that's all those dude. Some doodads dead. Deadified. Deadificated. Deadamized. Indegulated.
Ah, greetings, champion.
That was well over
High mountain staff.
Hip.
Will time, champion. We have cleared a path to Darkrule. This way.
Okay, I'm following you. You're in charge here, evidently. Clearly I'm not.
Dog rule the Underking! You dare challenge me? Ah! My Underking.
Evidently he does.
This one still lives.
I'm trying to break free.
I want this Shanronir
I'm a
to kill the
Shanronir.
others. Tell them their doom will come once I master this hammer.
Escape the Bitestone Enclave. Apparently I have to escape the Bitestone Enclave. Suppose there's anything there. I'll just run fast then. Now we actually have the highlighted arrow point to run towards. I have escaped. That's a big worm. Hi, Evan.
I knew you
I know
would
his
come.
secret.
Spirits guide you. May the ancestors watch.
When Dargrel stole the hammer of Kazgoroth, he did so right in front of myself and the other chieftains.
Yeah.
Our last high chieftain,
Maybe you should have
Ulan,
done your
tried
job
to
a little
stop
better,
him
I'm just saying.
from slaying.
Check
Mela
and
may
see
have picked
our
up her
loops
father's
is-
totem, but she is not
This
high
is
chieftain
an
yet.
improvement.
Dargrel
See what I mean
didn't
about the
just
stats?
steal a hammer. He shattered our people, driving a wedge
You know,
between our tribes.
882 stamina. Well, that is an awful lot of stamina. So. $1,300 stamina. Another 1,200 stamina. This is why you really can't. At least, maybe once you get to cap, you can be a little choosier. I'll scrap that. Where are we off to next? Somewhere in that direction. Back to High Mountain City itself. Is that what it's called?
The river. Thank you, champion. We should
Fat
be safe
Buddy!
now. Come, let us speak with
I
Mela.
hope you are having the required kick-ass weekend.
Jail, you have returned.
That it is
Thank
filled
the
with
spirits.
joy and
Mela,
delight.
child, the Underking has destroyed Riverbend.
Destroyed?
Or at least not work.
My father will be avenged. High Mountain stands.
High Mountain!
My father's death shall not be in vain. How can we hope to weather the coming storm?
With an umbrella? Having an infused root beer float that your buddy got you for the birthday is very nice. Infused with, I'm gonna guess, some cannabinoid? It's a guess. I don't know that for a fact. That's a tenth of a gram. 100 milligrams. I can math. Well, you know that I'm a fan of the root beer floats around here. You've seen me with my adult leisure beverage. Vanilla vodka, splash of cream. Root beer of choice. I would say that if you'd added vodka, you'd be more relaxed, but that might not actually be possible without you turning into a liquid.
I serve the descendants of
Sprecher. I am a A&W fan since I was a kid. There was an A&W place near where my family had a cabin in Northern California when I was a kid. So, that kind of means summer to me.
Spirits guide you.
I will speak with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn to learn about
May the ancestors
Hole in the High
watch
Mountain.
over
Tell me
you.
the story of home.
Spirits guide
Papa,
you.
Mama, and Baby Mugs. I can't remember.
I will
One of the
tell you
burgers
story of
was
Hole
the
in
first
High
time we had
Mountain.
ever seen bacon burgers. Yeah, the burgers. The Baby, Mama, and Papa burgers.
For generations, the Tauren of this mountain
I don't
fought.
remember which one.
Countless lives.
I think it was the
even
Mama
entire
burger.
tribes
Was my first
were
experience
lost.
with bacon on a
Once,
hamburger.
Upon returning from such
That
a
wasn't something that
Hole
was
in High
available
Mountain
everywhere.
Found his people slaughtered by a
Put a
previously
tray on the window,
unknown
yeah.
foe.
Although this one didn't have a drive-through. It was a sit-down. In a lovely, almost non-existent town in
Bones
Northern
spoke with
California
the leaders
named
of the remaining
Chester.
tribes. He convinced them to unite under one banner to oppose this new threat.
I have no idea how
And
many
now
people live in
you
Chester
bear
now.
witness to Hull's trials.
It's near Lake Almanor and Mount Lassen in Northern California.
I knew you would come. May the ancestors
He knew I would come.
watch over you.
Well, yeah, you had the question mark over your head. Of course I was going to come. You know how this works. Question mark? Yeah, I come. All right, this is going to be 1,500 added to my stamina. 741 added to stamina on that piece. Of course I'm going to be coming for that. Are you kidding? It's ginormous amounts of life and other stats and stuff. Yeah, so for me, when it comes to root beer floats, A&W for life. I'm going a long ways away. What quest is that? Free something. They drop a quest here and I'm not supposed to take it? I don't think so. What am I supposed to do?
It is a day for flying.
Is it? It's a day for flying, I've been informed.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
Bottle of air spark. Am I supposed to buy that from them, I'm guessing? Pay me for your goods. If you need air spark, speak
What
with me.
has the
I do need
wind
air spark.
brought?
It's cheap.
Look to the skies.
What am I supposed to do with the air spark? Which frankly sounds a little bit, it sounds a bit druggy too. So there is a quest either up here or down there. I always found this town to be just an incredible pain in the dick. Because there was no quick way to get to the bottom or top level without waiting for an elevator.
Change in the wind? Together, we are high mountain.
3 frightened mountain striders and
Right.
return them. Okay, well, we've got. First of all, we need to grab that. I missed? Are you serious? I don't think I missed. Mountain striders, huh? I ride them back? I ride them back. Woohoo! Instead of get your motor running, it's get your moose gear running. No, that didn't work. It needs work. I'll have to work on it. Might have been the Teen Burger had bacon. I remember there being a Teen Burger as well. I think it was the Teen Burger that had bacon. I'll get off my mount and get on you, and then we're just gonna... Get your moose ride rolling. And out on the highway. Still not working there. Not scanning very well.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. How about you take
Beware the
and
deep
give me...
places of
I'm
the earth.
better than 3/4 of the way to the next level already. I tell you, the leveling really speeds up at a certain point. What is that? That is Mushu's Tears. That is the Dark Soul Crystal. I have read advice that I should wait until I hit a cap to track down, like, basically all of the excess quests. You know, do the storyline stuff, but I have cleared the skies. Oh, boom. I'm like a Stuka. That's an old guy reference. That's a really old guy reference. What am I supposed to kill in here? Cleanse, I think it's... Well, I know it's things like the bear, so... We'll start with the bear.
I need to target something first.
Other players, we're all going to grab the Time Warp Rich Laystone Deposit. Because it's rich. And who wouldn't want to be rich? I guess, you know, seeing that I'm standing here with a couple other players who are just absolutely annihilating everything in great big hurries, that probably playing with a friend would make this impressively fast. Oop, oop, oop. Come on, it's over here somewhere. I know it is. I saw it. I saw it. There it is. That's worth 2 more stamina. Granted, if a piece of equipment is giving me 1,500 stamina, it may not be worth it to get the 2, but it's not my way to not, you know. Eight stamina. Oh, we got a big critter over there. It is Slumber. Well, I am going to attempt to murder Slumber. Me and my temporary pet Dreadlord. Doesn't everyone have one of those? Pet Dreadlord, gotta say, he dishes out a little bit of extra bonus ouchies to everything I'm ouchifying. So it is going to be a busy next week or so. Week and a day, let's say. I will explain. So, I think I'll take tomorrow off. Monday, because Monday we've got a new expansion. Monday is a weird day for an expansion to come out, but that's the day, so I've just taken a fair chunk of damage. New World has its new expansion coming out on the 13th, Monday. Ooh, he's big. I'm going to leave him alone for now. So I'm going to be playing that on Monday. And then Tuesday. Wednesday I'm going to be playing whatever I'm having fun with.
I need a target.
And I'll probably be enjoying adult leisure beverages that night as well. And so Thursday will probably be another day off. Friday will be the beta for Arc Raiders, which looked like an absolute blast. Now, it's not generally speaking to my taste.
I don't have a target.
As it is a first-person PvP, PvE extraction shooter. But it looked like a blast, so I'm going to give it a try.
I need to target something.
Is she like the Witch of the Wood or a Witch of the Wood? And I'm hoping that they will choose to release PvE-only servers for that. Because that would be enormously fun. It just looks like a blast. I watched some people playing it back then when they had their beta running. And it looked like a blast. So that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No guarantee I'll be playing it for any specific length of time. But my intent is to play it for some length of time. Probably not on Sunday, however, a week from tomorrow, as that is my annual mortality reminder day. I will have completed another lap around the sun, and boy, will my legs be tired. And I'll be playing whatever I'm having fun playing. As that's a day where I choose to enjoy adult leisure beverages and just play whatever. That's another level. So we have had basically 2 full levels since we logged in. Alright, well, there are a number of us. Let's go. He gets demon. And then on the 28th, we get the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. So basically the rest of the month is going to be pretty busy. And mind you, I am choosing to not engage with Torchlight Infinite, which I think yesterday got their latest patch. So, basically busy. He had nothing specific. That was what I was afraid of. We'll get back to that in a minute. We did finish off that quest. I'll probably have another quest to kill that thing in the future at some point. Simply because that's the way it works. Would you please? Alright, let's see. Cooldown of fire spells, which I don't have many of. Flame and Frost Cold Snap resets the cooldown of my fire spells. Okay, fine. I'll just use that one. We will eventually get all of those. We've got 2 more boxes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That was purple epaulets. Level 480, a mere 1,459 stamina improvement. That one, 1,744. And another 419 there. Oh, and how about another box?
Greetings, champion. I will never forget my life debt to you. High Mountain stands.
Well, maybe High Mountain should sit down for a little while. It's probably pooped. Let me scrap all the non-essentials. And we did get a Artifactium Sand. We're currently at 442 item level, and my weapon is at 457. This should take it. Sure. Yeah, 480. That was 23 eye level improvement, which I'm okay with. You know, I am just fine with that. It's Navarog, the leader of the Stone Dark. I'll investigate Navarog's suspicions. He's suspicious. If he's suspicious, I'm suspicious of his suspicions. I don't suppose we've... oh, we do have the High Mountain Tribe up. Yeah, we kind of want to do that while I remember. That is a High Mountain faction world quest. I need one more to finish it up. Got him. Loser. Okay, did I just crash? Not quite. Interesting, though. When it froze up, the client did the freezing, and the server paid no attention. So the server didn't update until the client came back from the lag spike. Interesting. Not mechanically what most of them will do. Most of them will detach. Where are we going over here? Most of them, if the client freezes up, when the client comes back, the server will simply update it. It won't freeze the server local information as to what's going on. All right, over here we need the cleanup. Am I going to die? No, I did not die. Interesting. What do we have? Deals nature damage and applies slime to nearby enemies. We have that. We have pufferfish. Where did everything go? Everything just vanished on me. Uh-huh. Okay, that's a good start. I am a Murloc. And I'm 40% done already. Come on, everybody. Come on, gather together. I want everyone to have fun. I want everyone to Wang Chung tonight. We're 68% done. Come on, you too. Everyone, come on over here. It's gonna be fun. Oh, wasn't that fun? It was fun for me. Did you guys have fun? My understanding is everybody enjoys getting blown up. Like that. Well, sure, we'll grab that. Actually, we'll go back to Thunder Totem to turn in the area quest, the area world quest. I do enjoy the world quest system in WoW. But then, generally speaking, I enjoy open world gameplay. You can see that in the amount of time I have spent in Guild Wars 2 over the years. So, let's see. That is another 551 stamina. That's going to be more... That's going to put us over 500 item level on our weapon. 503. We are... Our might is almost unimaginable. You'll note one of the stats is 43% experience gain. That will be applied to all of my alts as well, which makes leveling up additional characters in the remix that much faster. That is a pair of 503. Oh, that's only 3,873 more stamina. Spoiler, that's a lot. Let's see, we're at least friendly with everybody that we've met in Legion, except, obviously, the people we're killing. They're not that keen on me. But everyone else, they think I'm cool. We need to talk to the... Where's the quartermaster? Oh my god, it's always freaking nightmare to try and find. They're around here somewhere, I believe. That is the stable master. If memory serves, they were like over here somewhere. That's the flight master. That may be what I had confused. That's a trainer. That's the emissary.
It is a day for flying. Look to the skies.
I'm looking to the skies. All I see is the ceiling. 65,000 XP. That's going to be another level, I think. No, ooh, just a whisker shy. That's more bronze. I have spent a little bit of my bronze. I bought like 3 cosmetics. And that is another, let's say 2,048 stamina. All right, so what it is we get 1 emissary quest each day. Basically, we do 4 world quests for a specific faction. And we're a day ahead. All right, where were we going before we got so rudely interrupted? The Skyhorn Tribe. We are level 75. We already had 2 levels. What was that? This is going to give us our 3rd level of the evening session. Just talking to this guy. Because that's how close we are.
The skies call to me.
No. 341,424. We are 441 XP shy.
To the skies.
Unbelievable. And that is... Those would be less. Those are less good. 503 is going to be what? 525? 528? 526. More item levels. What are we doing over here? Oh. There's the level. Yeah, I told you. So that's 3 levels. We've gone up in 40 minutes. Even if I was right next to one of them, it's still 2 full levels, but it's really closer to almost 3 full levels. Let's see here. Frost and fire spells have a chance to trigger an additional bolt of frost fire. That seems good. I like extra stuff on my stuff. What am I trying to do over here anyway? Find Windmaster Jula. Well, they're probably... I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're horizontal. He seems to be dead. I'm going to take his turtle, and I'm going to put out fires. Does that include the fire on him? It does. 2 at once. I am a talented fireman. Oh, I only got 1 that time. I was robbed. I guess that's not considered a fire, in that it is a torch. I guess only unwanted and painful fires count. Seems a bit specific. Anything in there that I can loot? Doesn't look like it. Some dead bodies. They probably have something on them I could steal, but, you know, that would be not very profitable. So we just dinged to 76. I'm at 42 minutes in. Basically, I was at 40 minutes at the time.
What wind did you ride it on? On Skyhorn! Take to the air and show these harpies and their rocks the meaning of battle!
Am I supposed to do that too? I'm just supposed to murder a bunch of them, I guess. All right, fine. I can kill them. Sure. The Siege of Kraliak. Alistair Kraliak? Captive Great Eagle. For those of you who have, in the past, played WoW, but not in a while, there is a feature that they have been working on that was recently added to the full game. And here, if you notice, I'm basically just clicking one button. Because this is the standard sort of fighting stuff that doesn't require much in the way of attention. And so they have implemented sort of a poor man's perfect macro button that does a reasonable job of doing what you want to do, at least for a DPS. I don't know how it works for a healer. And basically, you can one button the game and get a lot of the stuff done. And since I'm going to be playing a lot of characters, or I'm hoping to, this will be good in that, if nothing else, what it does is it teaches you the bits and pieces of the rotation that you like, that seem powerful and cool and useful.
Shredded flesh! I need a target.
Shredded flesh. I tell you, I can't quit the crazy ones, you know what I mean? I will let that guy get that captive great eagle because I'm a generous god. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I'm trying to move forward just enough to loot the mob and, of course, plummet. They're also... Oh, good. They are also doing something rather unexpected in WoW. Although I would say probably kind of necessary, which is they're dealing with something that's been an issue for a long time, which is the importance of mods in the game. Where if you're not running, mods, certain mods at least, people will basically tell you can't run in their instance if you're not running any mods. And it's understandable because for a lot of the content, the content was designed assuming you were going to be playing with mods.
Skyhorn,
And I guess
to
they
me!
just finally have decided that, yeah, we've let it get too far. Where basically a lot of players can't get access to content they don't want to play with mods. And so what they're doing is they're taking some of the mod stuff and making it into core.
Rip the flesh from its bones!
And for other stuff, they're trying to simplify. Ooh, lots of damage for me. Guy's not dead yet. I will take a quick munch. That might be the lowest my health has been. How close are we? 60%? No, that's something else. Oh, we finished that one. Oh, thanks for the spawn aggro. I thought we got rid of that like a month into the game. Or a couple months into the game. Coming in for a landing. Coming in hot.
Remember.
So at 40 past the hour, I hit the last level, and I'm 80% to the next level. So about a level every 10
Death
minutes
from
right
above.
now. What do I have to do over there? It's I have to kill a bunch of little things and Raggy the Hexer. Okay, well these guys gotta go first.
Handle round!
That was not what I was trying to do, but what you're trying to do often doesn't matter. What matters is what you actually do. Whoa. I wouldn't know I'm going like that, but it's good. It just ran right past me. Wow, that hurts my feeling. Whoop! Somebody summoned that. I don't think that was me. Was that them? I don't think it was me. I never want to intentionally summon that thing. That thing killed me. I was fighting a world boss, one of the elite mobs, and unknowingly clicked to summon that thing up. That was unfortunate for yours truly. What else are we trying to kill in here? We need to kill more of the hag feathers. I can't believe that they would actually call themselves that. That just seems like a negative term. Just wanted to grab that glowy thing. the one we need. That is... No, that's a Death Screamer. We're waiting for somebody else. Me and this guy. Or I can just go here and get that ability, and there's the one we need. I think I just ran off. That's tough patootie to him. I have a Dreadlord with me. He's my pet. Derek. Derek the Dreadlord. Dreadlords kind of have a bad rap, you know. Derek will tell you that. Thanks, Derek. I knew I could count on him. Good guy, Derek. Hey, look, you little shits. You guys want to play stupid games? I got your stupid prizes. One more to go. Well, and one more of the regular flavor as well. The named and one regular. Crawlyak. Eh. And then Ugla the Hag. Counterspell.
The skies call to me. Anshe guide me.
And a ding.
Death from above.
That was 13 minutes it actually took.
Remember, come champion, let us pluck this witch queen from her throne.
Hold on a sec. I've got loot to go through. Get antsy in the proverbial pantsy. I also have to scrap my stuff. Unlimited power 2. I have earned 50,000 infinite power. Don't see how it can be 50,000 and infinite at the same time, but maybe that's just me. Fine, we'll mount up. Reap the flesh from his bones. So I'm supposed to who? The High Celiac? Hi, Celiac.
Now that was a battle.
Was it? Didn't seem like much to me.
To the skies. If you are ready to depart, Aviash can fly you to Thunder Totem.
Okay, Aviash, fly me to Thunder Totem. I'll sit back, have a little sip of water. Sadly, just water. 77. 4 levels in 55 minutes. Yeah. 4 or 5. I think it was 4 full. almost fine. Who am I supposed to talk to here? I'm assuming I'm supposed to talk with one of these fine fellows. Sure. Meet Lasan. No, that's. Oh, hi Lasan. How you doing?
What wind did you ride it on? Good.
The
I am
big
not
bird
going to
you saw me
settle
fly
on it,
in
so
on is
let's
what
get
I
this
flew
over.
in on. You kidding me? What did you fly in on?
I have already ordered my
The big ass bird I flew in on is what I flew in on.
You may find the air a bit
It's so hard to get good help these days.
Let it be known that I, Lasan Skyhorn, chieftain of the Skyhorn tribe, once again declare my allegiance to High Mountain.
We do not often.
Together, we are High Mountain.
We're High Mountain, guys. Everyone clear on that? Good. Well, that's another 3,585 stamina. Item level almost up to 500 now. Where to next? Let's see. Musha's Tears and the Dark Shard Crystal. The Dark Crystal? Oh no. Oh, Dark Shard. Meow, bonk.
What has the wind brought? Look to the skies. Beware the deep places of the earth.
Down below us. Oh, you've got a water blast? I got your water blast right here. Let's just call up Mr. Fun Times for dealing with the rest of these. Derek the Dreadlord. And Musha's Tears. Up. We did not loot him. Can't have that. That's 7 bronze, man. That's like 1/1400th of a nifty looking cosmetic. Hey, not called for.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
What are my requirements here? Enraged something shards. Amber shards.
I don't have a target.
We're going in. He angy. Why so angy?
I need to target something first.
That's the 8 of them. Wrath Shard slain. Well, let's just take a look and see if we can't find Wrath Shard. We're in here. We have a quest to kill Wrath Shard. There's Wrath Shard. Oh dear. So then what we'll do is we'll invisibilize ourselves right about now. Okay, that was not anticipated. Didn't realize that attempting to blink would break my invisibility, but evidently it does. Lesson learned. Is he still following me? No, he's tethered back. Good. Well, we will go ahead and wait the 4 seconds for my Twisted Crusade to come off cooldown. I'm going in after Wrath Shard. Got him. No goodies? No goodies? That's just disappointing. Son, I am disappointed. We've got a purple boxy poo over here. Yes, I said boxy poo. Assumption if I tried it hop across is I probably fail, but we're gonna try. Yeah, we fail. Perfect. Lovely. Love that about that. And we almost have our invisibility back up though, so we'll just pop that and we'll boogie on out. Oh, Wrath Shard's back. Pardon me, guys. Just coming through. Don't mind me. Or me. The advantages of having a character with stealth. They are significant. Crystal belongs to the earth. Oh, really? And who made you the boss of the earth? The earth can handle his own business. And we've got Sekhan. He used to give a pet, I think. Down below, I think that is. Yeah, it is. I've always hated this place. Open heart.
cancel the High Chieftain. Spirits guide you. May the ancestors watch over you.
Tell me more of Holn.
Spirits guide.
What's his name?
Home was the
This is the one where
strongest
we
of
have to play.
champions
Okay,
and
let's see.
first of our tribe.
Wild carve, a sweeping
At the
thing.
call of Crassus,
Hurl
he
eagle
defied
spear
the
at target,
Legion
then
and
leap,
defeated
smashing
many
it down
demons
about the
with the
ground.
Eagle Spear.
Try a gore charge. Would you come back here when I'm murdering you? Thank you. Just common decency is just completely absent from these things, I tell you.
Home's prowess in combat was unmatched.
My prowess in combat is unmatched. There we go. Over there. Okay. Then I better run. So, those who are not paying attention at home. Hey guys, I'm home. Rescue Itchy-O. He's got an itchy what? Well, the Eternal Siegebreaker is big. But I have a big sword.
Home sought Ekiro, a beast injured in combat with many demons.
Ichiaki is the name of a low-level critter, I think, in the Orc.
Malfurion Stormrage eagerly awaited the arrival of Home and his Tauren reinforcements. Crassus, also known as the Dragon Corielstrass, aided their efforts from the sky.
Why am I frozen in place?
Receive my
Thank you,
blessing,
Cenarius.
Home High Mountain.
Thanks,
The
Cenarius.
people shall forever
You're a righteous
have my
dude. Too bad you
favor.
died earlier on. A little bit bummed by that.
Even
but-
the Lord of the Forest, Cenarius, recognized Home's greatness. He bestowed him with a blessing that we carry with us to this day,
Malfurion?
the Horns of Ekiro.
Home High Mountain. Ichiro follows you? That is no ordinary beast. It is one of my lord's chosen. Truly, you are blessed.
Malfurion worked to bring reinforcements from a verdant realm beyond the borders of physical creation. He needed protection while performing the final magical incantations.
I mentioned this earlier when about one thing that this game does so right that some of the other games do so wrong. I want to specifically doing it wrong. Guild Wars 2. When they change up your hotbar like this, they send you to play as a different character or something. In WoW, they make them easy and fun, and you're overpowered. And in Guild Wars 2, they're designed to make you want to uninstall the game.
Jared's Shadowsong awaited Holm's arrival in the battlefield below. He had a special task for High Mountain while organizing and commanding his troops.
As much as I love Guild Wars 2, and how much I think it is generally, at least for me, a more fun game than WoW. I'm sorry, that's something that they just get absolutely annihilated by WoW. Racking up boxes, man. Bunches of boxes.
Home, it is good to see you on
It's
this
good to
field
be
of
seen.
battle.
Not getting a whole lot of XP for this.
This demon will fall to the Eagle Spear, Shadowsong. Play with your imps while I do the real work. Shadowsong had one last favor to ask of Hone. Defeat the Lord of the Nathazim, Tychondrius. With his defeat, the attack on Ashara would fail, and balance could be restored.
All right, Tychondrius, you're going down.
You will never defeat us! We are Legion! You will not stop me! I will not fail! Home
Easy.
cast Tychondrius out
Narrative,
of this world with the
all that
Eagle
stuff,
Spear.
perfectly fine.
He returned to his homeland
You know,
after
I've
the
spent
War
the
of
last
the
couple of
Ancients,
days getting
and
the
it was
hang of,
renamed
well,
in his
easier
honor.
now by pressing the single button, but getting the hang of Frost Mage again, right? Guild Wars 2, they would make that the worst, instead of it being 5 minutes, they'd make it the worst hour and a half of the game you've ever played. I suggest for those who are not aware of it, in Guild Wars 2, the quest where you play as Kaith, and you have to free Canuck and destroy an Inquest base, and another quest where you have Blish's arm as your weapon. Their design is criminal. How bad they are. How much unfun frustration they
I
have.
serve the descendants of Hone. May the ancestors watch over you. I will await you in a lodge on the
Who's
southwestern
ancestors?
bluff. I advise that
Got a whole bunch of quests. Hold on. Got a whole bunch of quest boxes there because we got a box from each of those. Didn't get much XP, but. Those ones we have already. Yep. That is almost 1,700 more stamina. Almost 1,300 more stamina. That's less. Dear God, how did that get in here? 1,703 more stamina than either of the two other items. Oh. Then we don't want to, I don't think. And this is going to give us about, what, 550? 549. All right, now we will scrap all of that stuff. No, we won't. No, we won't. Vendor or anything in here? No. We'll talk to him. We were here. We're up here. Got Wrath Shard. Secrets of High Mountain. Huh.
Beware the
That can
deep
wait.
places.
That can most assuredly wait. God, I hate this freaking town. It's going back and forth, up and down, everything's just so unnecessary. Shard should be over there. Yeah.
It is a day for flying.
It is?
Together, we are High Mountain.
Okay, we're High Mountain, evidently. Those of you who weren't paying attention earlier, we are... This will probably get me another level. Maybe not. It's
We
one of
need
the
to
shorter
be out
missions.
there searching for the hammer.
Yeah, it should.
Tradition can wait.
Yeah, it did.
Layla, this is something
Class
your
hall
father
boots
made me
were
promise
earned.
I would do for you. Please, your people need this.
The
You
first
need
piece of
this.
the
No rush, champion.
class
You're just
armor.
in the
What do we
middle
want?
of a
Let's
field
see.
of evidence.
Ice barrier
I'm sure
casts
nothing
blazing
bad
barrier.
can possibly happen.
Melt slightly out of your ice block and ice cold. Following. Move slowly during ice block, increasing your movement speed over time. I very seldom cast that, but I can cast that all the freaking time. So we are level 78.
Let's eat!
Okay, fine. You've convinced me. I will summon my friend Derek. Crypto crash. Didn't know there was one. Not a crypto dude. I mean, I know, like an hour before the latest row of tariffs were announced, somebody bought a few million in
Is it wise
Bitcoin
to
and
wait in
then
a
turned
field of
around and sold it
Evans?
for $200 million an hour later. Or he shorted. He actually shorted it. He didn't buy it. I'm just following Ebenhorn here. He seems to know where he's going. He talks a good case anyway.
For home, the War of the Ancients did not end at the Well of Eternity. With the Legion defeated,
2 more levels
he
to go.
focused on the monster that got away. Welcome, my friend.
Yep.
To the vault of
Someone
Neltharion,
shorted a lot
or as the
and made
world
200 million
knows
bucks
it,
in an hour.
Deathwing. Stand your ground,
Yep.
Warblades.
Something like 200 million is what I heard.
Challenge me.
Yeah, nice to have a little... Oh, well, I'm sure it couldn't have involved, you know, insider information or anything. I mean, no one would do that. Right? Alright, what is it now, Ebenhorn?
I knew you would come. Spirits guide you. I counsel the High Chieftain.
Let's see if we got any new and improved goodies. That is... I think I prefer the one we currently are wearing. Stat improvements. Stat improvements. Stat improvements. And this is going to get us to about, what, 575? 571. Spot buy and hold long term. No leverage here. Millions were wiped out. Yeah, Yeah, oh yeah. Nobody makes money unless somebody loses money. Yeah, you can over leverage. I mean, I'm not particularly savvy about the stuff, so I'm not a good person to lecture or talk about it in extent. But with no value actually being added, no economic value, every time there's a winner, there's a loser.
Ah, my people did not make this goblin trash. We only strapped it to that worm's hide. No weapon of mortal make can penetrate these metal plates. Then we must find weapons not made by mortals. Igrul, is there any tool or trinket that Deathwing kept from your people? Something he would not trust you to touch? I may know of something.
Alright, now we're back over here. That's a clicky. Yes, I did play WoW when it was released from the first public beta. Initially, I wasn't interested in WoW because of the cartoony
A hammer.
style.
Deathwing eats any of my people who get near it.
I've got 8 feet to my left is my... Oops, sorry. Is my collector's edition. Yeah, and I went to... I don't remember if it was a Best Buy. I don't think so. It was probably Fry's. For, I think, a midnight purchase party, but it's been so many years, I don't remember anymore. I didn't really initially like it when they announced it because it was so cartoony looking. And then I got into the beta and I played it and was sold. It just played so much better than all the rest of the MMOs.
Enough stalling. We must slay the beast and set my people free. Both the hammer and Deathwing were tools of the Titans. I doubt I could kill him, but I may be able to banish him.
Let's see. We have a Zergling. Could you not... Blizz, sometimes Blizz, you drive me crazy. So we've got the Zergling. We've got the Panda. And the Mini Diablo. Which were all in the original collectors. I was not. I tried Ultima Online. Not too long after launch. And I didn't like it. I don't remember why. If I had been ganked or griefed or anything like that, I would remember. I don't know why I didn't like it. I just didn't. So after the month, I didn't re-up. And I never got into EverQuest. Had a lot of EverQuest players. The first MMO I got into was Anarchy Online. When a friend said it was like Shadowrun, which it isn't. And then Star Wars Galaxies really grabbed me. That's the first one that really hooked me. And then, WoW.
I knew you would come. May the ancestors watch over you.
Playing UO and then Dark Age. I've got a couple friends who basically were... They went to the Church of Dark Age. Galaxies. No game ever grabbed me as hard. If you played through the ages of the Holo Grind, the Holo Grind did two things for me. Am I supposed to cast? The first was my second holocron was for bioengineer, which I had no interest in playing, but it turned out to be my favorite class, if you will, of any game I've ever played, any MMO I've ever played. But then the hologrind, trying to grind to get the force sensitive slot, after 26 or 28 of the specializations, the professions, I was burned out and I stopped playing. I didn't come back until years later in the NGE. You had to discover, yeah, that's the hologrind.
I serve the descendants.
So
of
it
Hoth.
gave me the
Spirits
class
guide you.
that I've enjoyed more
So
than any other
home,
class in
never
any
back
MMO.
down.
But it
No
also
matter the enemy.
killed my interest in the
History
game
is
with the
forged by
hologrind.
the hearts of heroes, child.
It did both of those
This
things.
is the truth your father wanted you to see. Our people need a leader like Hone. One with the strength.
If
and
you've
courage
never
to
read it,
face
I
any
always
obstacle.
feel it's necessary to,
Qualities you
whenever anyone brings up
possess.
Star Wars Galaxies.
And so there is one
Ralph
final
Koster, who
vision
was
you
basically
must
the guy in
witness.
charge
This is a secret
of Galaxies,
passed from High
he wrote a
Chieftain
series
to
of
High
5 or 6
Chieftain
blogs,
since the day Hone
a
vanished
post-mortem on
Deathwing.
Star Wars Galaxies that's filled with all kinds of really, really interesting stuff. So if you do a Google for, let's see, Raph Koster, Raphkoster, he also was one of the bigwigs for UO.
Things are corrupted.
And what you want to look up is TEF, Temporary Enemy Flags, as it's easier to find that. That's the first blog of the 5 or 6 that he wrote.
To deal with corruption. The Guardians, they are awakening.
And it just has a lot of really, really good information on what the development was like for Star Wars Galaxy. The things they did right, the things they, that he wished they'd done differently. It struck me as a very honest examination of, obviously, a product that was incredibly important.
It's starting to hatch.
And he's willing to call himself out on some things he thinks that he could have done better.
One survived. Such a small thing. And with little black horns.
He talks about what they originally wanted to do with the Jedi. He talks about how basically they were given a deadline. They needed to be able to have them in-game for Christmas.
Me.
What? How? The whole time?
He's been a dragon.
I am still the same Spirit Walker you have known your entire life. No.
Just I'm a dragon.
Regardless of what happens, I serve the High Chieftain. Which gives me great honor to say this next part. Mela High Mountain, I hereby pronounce you High Chieftain. Long may you stand.
Congratulations, you're now in charge. It's all your fault when it goes bad. Maybe that's not what they wanted to hear, but, you can't always get what you want. Meet Mela High Mountain in the... where's... Is that explore the vault? Oh, I haven't done enough murdering to get the vault completed. That is Echoes of Deathwing. That's explore the vault. Oh, that's a world quest. Yeah, I'm not that interested in that world quest. So where am I supposed to be? To the south. Is there an exit over here by any chance? Ah, we have to fight our way out. Yes, I do remember that. Oh, I let him stun me. I'm a loser. And also, just because I feel obliged, if you're not aware and you're interested, there are a lot of Star Wars Galaxies emulators out there. There's the true emulators who have reverse engineered the server code, but there's also NGE servers where they're using leaked code from when they shut the game down. And basically everything between. There are a wide variety. You might say there are too many servers because the community is so splintered. I know a lot of times in like emulation communities, they tend to be splintered up and everything. Man, as much as I love the community, there is an enormous amount of toxicity. In the Star Wars Galaxies emulation community. People who hate each other's servers and undercut each other at every opportunity. Whoa! I am in big trouble here is what I am in. I could die. I do not wish to die. I am probably gonna die. Not gonna lie, I am gonna die. Can I finish him in time before? I did it, my God. Oh, and for an enormous 15 freaking bronze. To say that wasn't worth it would be a gross understatement. Hi, Mela.
I am glad to see you again.
The secrets of High Mountain. Speak with Mela
The Earth
back at
Mother's
home, alright?
lessons.
Oh, head back to home then. Her home.
High Mountain
Not
stands.
mine. What? Oh, that's, yeah.
Look to the sides.
So the positive side about the Star Wars Galaxies emulation community is you can probably, if you want to play again, you can probably find one to your taste. The bad part is it might take you to find the one that you're going to find to your taste. And you might be exposed to some significant amounts of toxicity. Man, the myth, the legend is Sir Magnificent Lens. Well, I don't think I'd have to say that you're entirely right. But close. I am having a decent Saturday. I hesitate to say anything more definitive than decent. Alright, they're downstairs again, aren't they? I think they're downstairs again. And now, by going downstairs, I will ensure that they are, in fact, upstairs. No, I guessed right this time.
Peace and patience, friend. Together, we are High Mountain.
Yeah, you keep saying that we are High Mountain thing. Not sure I completely buy it, but okay. Let's see, we've got... That has the same stats. Would I rather have Mastery or Haste? I'd rather have Haste. That has 1,200 stamina. That sounds better. And over here, I am my scars. 1,384 more stamina. Let us now scrap the goodies. And I hope your weekend is having the required awesomeness, the dude. Because I did require everyone have an awesome weekend yesterday. I said it out loud with my lips. Because saying it with anything else would feel a little silly. What is that? That's infinite research. Let's see.
High Mountain stands.
4 large, 4 medium, and 4 small
Beware
ceremonial
the
drums.
places of the earth.
That looks like ceremonial drums. Where are the ceremonial drums, you liar? Ooh. Purple box. We're quite close to the cap. I think 80 is the current cap, right? Isn't it? I think. Oh, is that one of the medium drums? That's a medium drum. The rest of them upstairs. Oh, I hate this place so much. Have I mentioned how much I hate this city? It is such a pain in the... Pick your bodily organ. Oh, out here too? No, that's a salesman. Looks like a salesman. Well, I don't want to steal anything from the dead. For practical reasons, there's a below part and an above part, and until you had flying, you had to wait for the elevator. There's no way that waiting for something like that is ever fun.
It's too far away.
And on the minimap, you often can't tell which one you're supposed to be going to. Oh, he has a small. It's purely a matter of practicality, not a matter of not being cool or interesting or anything like that. Same reason, for instance, I hate the Grove in Guild Wars 2. Just getting around in it, as far as functionally, is it just an incredible pain in the ass. I refer to it as Fantasy City Syndrome. Where they feel they have to make the city look like something cool and interesting and nifty, and it doesn't matter whether it actually makes any sense or is fun to get around. I need 2 large and a medium. For instance, there were good reasons for why, if you played WoW at launch, and probably still the same way, Stormwind and the dwarf place, Ironforge, why they're laid out the way they are. And that's for purely practical reasons, not for the player practical reasons, but for practical reasons of design. They had to be broken up into smaller visual areas so you don't have long roads that you can see down simply because the engine couldn't handle it. You know, and that's a completely, perfectly reasonable reason to have it that way. Now, if they made it a pain in the ass to get around in because they thought it looked cool or something, I would hate that. Don't attack me. Don't attack me, you little shits. Pardon my language. Yeah, for me, the big problem one in Guild Wars 2 is definitely the Grove. As it's just an incredible pain in the butt to get around it. That is below. That is below. See, I had to double check to see where the NPC was, and now imagine every time I wanted to go up or down, I had to wait for one of the elevators. Oh. And because of the way they work physics, if the elevator starts going down and you run and leap off an inch above, it will descend at the same speed you descend, and when it stops at the bottom, you die.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
So it was really easy to die. by just missing the elevator. That's not the kind of experience one ever forgives or forgets. And now I have to exit to get back on my mount so that I can go back up. That's why I hate this city so much. It's purely for practical reasons. It's not as bad in... oh my god, the Tauren home city in the main game. Thunder Bluff? Is that Thunder Bluff? My god, I haven't played in that area for so long.
What has the wind?
Slay 42 Coven attackers. 42?
Beware the deep places of the
okay,
earth.
yeah, sure, I can do that. Oh, look at them.
I'm out of range.
I'm gonna kill them all. All right. Len's fried chicken is back on the menu, boys. Who wants leg meat? Wing meat. This is Twitch, so I don't think I can say breast meat. Oh! You see, again, we're back to what I was talking about earlier about how when the WoW devs give you an alternate, they change up your hotbar and make you do something that isn't standard gameplay. They make it easy, fast, and fun. 'Cause who doesn't like blowing shit up? But this is the opposite. Guild Wars is the opposite of this. If they change up your hotbar, you're screwed. It's going to take you 90 minutes to do what should take 5. I'm done. How'd I do?
Mountain stands.
I did fine. Yeah, we're going to eat real good tonight. Although it's a little, creepy. That's exactly the hand wraps I already have. That's a disappointment. I am disappointed. What do you got for me?
I have just the thing for you.
He has just the thing. Oh, a quiver of arrows to Hemmet Nessingwary.
the deep places of the earth.
Good old Hemmet Nessingwary. I had forgotten he was in this expansion, but then he's in every expansion. We're coming in too fast. Ow. And then I run into a tree. Never mind. It's fine, I'll walk it off.
It's a
Hemmet Nessingwary is, he's Hemingway.
Hey, be safe out there.
Be safe out there.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
You have another chest. It is almost 2,000 more stamina. I've seen an anime called Delicious in Dungeon. I am not an anime person. I watched enough anime for my life. That's not entirely true. When Speed Racer first came to this country in like 68 or 69, maybe 67. I found Akira to be a masterpiece. I enjoyed Ghost in the Shell, the movie. I admired the artistry of Princess Mononoke, but I really didn't care for the movie, the storyline. Beyond that, I find it to be a cliche, trope-ridden form of media that too many people are happy to embrace unthinkingly and kind of tend to ignore non-anime, non-manga forms of information. That's been my experience, is that too many people who are fans
What can I do for you?
of anime define themselves in
Really?
terms of anime. It's a cult. Not a popular opinion. Not one a fan is likely to agree with. Occasionally I'll have someone go, yeah, it kind of is a cult. But most of the time I get, no, it's not. But when I see a reference to something that I don't understand on Reddit and I look it up, it's almost always an anime reference. What am I doing? I'm confronting amateur hunters. What else do I need to do? Don't know. I should probably check, huh? Amateur hunters. The Rocky Hills of High Mountain. And where's that one? The Rocky Hills of High Mountain. Oh, come on. Where is it? And so many people get so caught up in anime that it's the only form of entertainment they seem to be interested in. They stop reading. They stop watching non-anime. It just seems very weird to me. What am I looking for here? Oh, I do have ready for a turn-in. Right, I can take care of that. What's the other turn-in, though? The Rocky... The quest management sucks, Blizzard. Thank you. Investigate the blood totem. I'm not interested in that one. I want to go High Mountain. High Mountain. Valshara, High Mountain. It's not there. Recover the manuscript from the goats. The goats have been eating it, or so it seems. So, short version, yeah, I'm not an anime guy. Let's go with that.
I need to target something first.
A skittish doe. A deer. A female deer. Sorry. That. Well, we'll kill that. We're outside of the area that we're looking for. So it's got to be around here somewhere. Not there. Yeah. Oh, we've got another one over there. There we go. I do remember when Speed Racer first came to America, at least on the West Coast. Also was Kimba the White Lion, I think. But I didn't watch that because that was for girls. But I watched Speed Racer. Speed was okay. Trixie was fine. Liked Racer X. But I hated Spritle and Chim Chim. And I've hated that sort of anime standard characters of Spritle and Chim Chim ever since. By the way, Ding 79, I believe, one to go.
May your aim be true. Happy hunting! May your aim be true.
Happy hunting!
Happy hunting!
Hey, be safe out there. Happy hunting!
He's a happy fellow. One more there. Isothermic core requires Comet Storm talent. Well, I don't have Comet Storm. Do I? They really give us a talent for Frostfire that requires Comet Storm? I guess I need to take Comet Storm, huh? All right, we'll take Comet Storm, since apparently we have to. We want to remove that and add that. And that. Now I have Comet Storm. I will grant I have an amazing memory for some stuff. Some stuff sticks. An awful lot of it, believe me, doesn't stick. So I have an incredible memory for all kinds of miscellaneous bullshit. Some of it's important. Not all of it. Mass barrier. I guess I have mass barrier. Put that there, I suppose. And Comet Storm has been added. Some stuff is better than nothing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining about the memory that I do have functioning the way it does. It's about the rest of the memory not functioning the way I wish it did. I need to kill a bunch of them. I mean, I really have a genuinely remarkable memory for the stuff that sticks. And just that.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Oh, okay. So Comet Storm is part and parcel of the standard rotation from the one button.
I need to target something first.
But it can be frustrating because it used to be my memory was good for almost everything. I used to have a really, really good memory where if I didn't have something immediately, I could sort of go fishing for it with my hook and I could reach into my brain and whoop, pull it out. Now what happens more often than not is when I go fishing for it, I come up with the wrong answer. I know it's the wrong answer. I know the right answer, but every time I go fishing, I keep pulling the same wrong answer. That's the only way I can describe it. And that's really frustrating.
I need a target.
When you know, but you can't bring it up from the depths of your memory. It is very frustrating. There was one thing that had been bothering me for several years. I knew it was a movie quote. I could see it in my head, but I couldn't place the actors. And it was simply this. A guy looking sternly, someone's talking to him about something, he goes, "Very well." That was it. That was all I could remember. And then maybe 6 months ago, I had another one that I was trying to remember and couldn't. And then I got the second one, and right after that, my brain jumped, and I got the answer to the one that had been bugging me for years. It was from Hunt for Red October. Yeah, a line that Sean Connery says. when his underlings say, you know, it's time for us to read the mission orders or something like that. And he goes, very well. That's it. That little piece was gone for years. And then suddenly, it wasn't. Alright, that's that one taken care of. What else have we got up here? We've got bristle for pelts, and over there, pine rock thingy's killed. Well, that's kind of dark. I mean, now, it's dark. I am going to kill them, but it is a bit on the dark side. This is the bears, I think? Yeah, bears.
I don't have a target.
I gotta say, that Comet Storm, it kind of kicks some ass. Is that another bear? No, that's one of the stalkers. That thing hits like a goddamn bazooka. I like that. I like more bazookas. Can I have more bazookas, please? Lens would like another serving of bazooka. That's all the hides. Got 2 to turn in. Back at Nessingwary's camp. Punk. Hi.
Oh, the thrill of the hunt. May your aim be true. Hey, be safe out there.
Hey, be safe out there. Suggested players 3.
Till next we meet.
I could probably handle it solo, but why push my luck? You know?
How's it going?
It's going fine.
Wow, this is pretty much the best day ever.
It's the best day ever, guys. Pine Rock, Eiderhorn. We need more stalkers. I think we do.
This is so exciting.
It is. She's a wee bit overexcited about this, I have to say. Complete Addie's apprentice training.
Do rifles always have this much recoil?
I don't know where. Ain't it? Guess they somewhat creepy sounding little kid-like voices. What are we looking for? We need Eiderhorns and her apprentice training. The Eiderhorns, I think, are up here. Oh, yep, there's one. But that thing will do for the training.
Well, that was a wild shot. You're okay, right?
Did she shoot me?
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Oh, gotta get that. Gotta mine them all. There's another Eiderhorn. We need what?
You make it look so easy.
I don't know what we need to do to advance her training. I don't recall.
Oh, we're not going in there, are we?
Well, not yet.
I think I'm getting the hang
Okay,
of
good. That's the end of her apprentice training. Now I think we go on to the next.
Oh, let's keep hunting.
Let's keep hunting. There's supposed to be a critter over there. That's an elite. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, learning to hunt is a dream come true.
Gosh, I'm so glad. It appears to be down below. Which means I have no idea where it actually is. Other than it's below, but I don't know where to go in to the below. Probably there's a cave down there. We still need more eider horns, guys. Yeah, there it is. There's the cave. What do we have? I think we got them all. Saved his life, you know. You do that when you're a hero, you save people's lives a lot. We need a couple more eider horns, right? Need 2 more eider horns. Those are prowlers. We don't need prowlers. We need eider horns. Please. And we will also, you know, pick up the timed warp flower. Because, of course, who wouldn't pick up a time warp flower if they could? Eider horns, please. Sweet Lord Almighty, where are the eider horns? Eider horn. Blizzard. Respawn right. Anytime now. Oh, fine. We'll just start killing things at random then, and we at least get some credit for that, for her training. Until Eiderhorns respawn. Oh, Eiderhorn.
I need to target something first.
One more, please. We'll murder some other stuff until we get access to Eiderhorn.
I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with my rifle.
I can't even fake that high pitch of voice. I just can't. I mean, I might be able to, but I'd throw myself. From an observer, you kind of like what you saw in Guild War 2 more than WoW so far. Well, you got to keep in mind, this is a specific version of WoW, in that it is kind of a mini game version where you could play or not whether you'd played before. Because it's kind of a self-contained thing. And so for those of us who've been playing forever, it's a lot more obvious as to...
Harpies from the Haglands are unleashing their perverse magic upon
Yes, I'm sure they are.
in
Not
the
that
screeching
interested.
crag. We don't know how to counter their curses. Please, stop this madness!
I would say that Guild Wars 2 is probably a little easier to approach right now. Simply because this is a different version of an extremely established already game.
Shoot at the same time.
And if you were a new player to WoW, you could find this completely confusing.
I don't have a target.
I think we make a pretty good team.
Whereas Guild Wars 2 is a little bit more sort of a full game. This is sort of a slice of a game that kind of doesn't make sense in a vacuum. Or doesn't make as much sense, anyway, in a vacuum. Also, Guild Wars 2, the combat in it is a lot more dynamic than what you're seeing.
Oh, let's keep hunting.
So this seems pretty static. It also is in part because I'm playing one of the more static classes. Mage largely needs to kind of at least spend a good portion of the time standing still while he's casting. Now there is one of the mechanics for this sort of carved up piece, God, it's taking forever, of the full game is one that allows a mage to move. So there is a way around that, but I'm not using it because I don't have to. I can basically just stand there and murder everything. And that's kind of sufficient for me. I'm in this for the nostalgia, the feeling of power. It really does fill in the power fantasy. And the fact I'm going to get a whole bunch of cool cosmetics I could never get before.
Should we take a selfie?
Why are you taking so long to get your shit together here, dear? But yeah, because this is sort of a weird-ass subset of WoW, I would agree that Guild Wars 2, if you compare this with Guild Wars 2, you're going to find Guild Wars 2, I think, is going to look a lot more like a complete functioning thing because this is sort of a pie slice of the game.
Happy hunting! Hey, be safe out there. May your aim be true.
My aim's always true. What do you mean? You implying something? Nessingwary? Alright, let's open up these. More stam. More everything. More everything. More everything. More everything. I like everything when I'm getting more of it.
The eternal sun guides
That's
us.
another 3. Alright, so we still are trying to finish up, what's her name? Addie's expert training. Okay, we're on the last bit of her training. Well, I hate to do it, but evidently it counts towards her training. The rat, I don't think counts towards her training. Sad to say. The other skittish doe does. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. That's fine now. He's not going to be here.
On to the next one.
He's going to be out of here in 30 seconds, and he'll be resummonable soon enough. All right, Addy, anytime now. Anytime now. Please. Addy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Addy? Sorry.
I don't think Hemet himself
There we
has
are.
taught me better. Hopefully he'll be impressed with my progress.
I'm sure he'll be impressed with your progress.
Oh, the thrill of the hunt!
Kill Irewing after sending up a flare signaling his
I'll be
location.
hunting!
Okay. We'll do that. But first. Chaos Forged necklace? No, it's not as good as what I'm wearing. And by the way, I'm up to 550 and 578 on the weapon. Oop. 2 more stamina. Well, there he is. Let's fire off the old... We'll hit him with everything we got. And he feared me. Because he's a jerk.
I need to target something
That
first.
was an exhilarating kill. That'll make a fine chapter in my next note.
That really was a noteworthy hunt. We should head back to camp while it's still fresh in my mind.
We'll head back to camp while it's still fresh in her mind. Such as it is. Did I say that out loud? Shoot.
You can't beat the smell of fresh pine in a breeze.
Oh, we got a couple quests from here.
Hey, be safe out there. May your aim be true.
We'll grab both of those. But, and it's a big but, mementos. What do I need that for? Mementos collected. It says 100%. It says 99% there. The hell is that? Which is it? 100% or 99%? Rat bastards. Those are an improvement. And from 578, do we get to 600? 584, the numbers have gone back way down on those. We are going to teleport ourselves to the Infinite Bazaar. Bazaar, not Bizarre. Pardon the yawn. I am old. And
Time is set in sand.
give it to me. We're at the cap. Dun dun. Wanted to get that done tonight. Time Runner Mage.
Question everything.
Got that done. Got that done.
Possibilities be infinite.
We'll get that opened up. We'll choose this. Let's see. Elite enemies, new artifact weapon. I got one more of those to get. Grab that. Thank you, Fat Body. You are too kind. And the last of the points goes there. Excess frost. We got a bunch of stuff. You see, this is going to increase our XP by 1%, which will get us up to 44%. That's across the account. So any of the new time-running characters I create will get 44% XP additional. That'll speed things up. We've got more bronze. Oh, this is the class mount. You hit the cap, you get the class mount. Good evening. So I just received that as my new mount. So we will take that. Archmage. Let's move that into our we want to use it. Archmage. Archmage's Fellscorn disc. Possibly also a dish. I'm not positive. And we got 2 caches from the Infinite Armory. We're currently at 552 item level. Our weapons at 584. A bunch of stuff. That is an improvement. Not actually an improvement. Higher level. Oh, it does have more int. Yeah, probably worth it then. Fine. That one is not as good. And we've... Okay, we have more Ferondus rep. We have a 584 waste, which is really good. We're going to get a bunch more items. Here we go. That is a new headpiece. It is. Which of those is better? That one, I think. Yeah, that one is. And that is. Wow, my fashion is making a statement. The statement is, dude, you have no fashion sense. We'll come over here and we will bust up all these bits and pieces that we just obtained. Well, the old ones. The ones we just replaced, I should say. And here's our new flying disc. Oh, there's no flying allowed here? Is the flying disc... Is the disc not a flying mount? The disc is not a flying mount? Maybe I can't fly here? I thought I could fly. I'm pretty sure I could fly here, so I don't think the disc is a flying mount. In case we move that back up there. We did get a newer flying mount today, though. Which one was it? I don't remember if these will show mounts that I already have.
How are ya?
Yes. Okay, it's the Blood Hunter Fellbat. Blood Hunter Fellbat. Yeah, you see, I can fly on the flying mount, but the disc is not a flying mount. That's disappointing. See what I did there? And we currently have 103,000 bronze for buying cosmetics and whatnot. The second thing I bought today was this. He's cool. Don't think he can fly, though. Guess 10,000 is probably for the non-flying mounts. I did also want to check on what the Torn Invitation was. Flashbang myself. Wow. Legion Remix Horn invitation. It's a quest item needed for a noble event. Comments, lots of comments. Eventually, it leads to a fantastic fox mount. Reward for saving Volpin from fox hunters. Is it fantastic? If you like fox mounts, sure, I'll probably get it at some point. But I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I have a busy week ahead of me. So I'm taking a couple of days off over the course of the week. But before I do that, let me grab the quest over here first, before I forget.
Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire?
Research supplies. Perfected Epoch Memento. Another 10%. And another 10%.
The possibilities are infinite.
So, currently, any new character we create is getting 44% experience gained. Let's make that 54 and 64. So, as you level up the characters in the remix, additional characters get easier and faster, which is part of the fun. I played the hell out of the first remix, the Pandaria remix, really enjoyed it. I am enjoying this one. I would say 90% as much as I enjoyed Pandaria, even though I enjoyed this expansion way more than I enjoyed Pandaria. Some of the mechanical changes, particularly sort of your powerful buffs that you get come from this display. And you can choose one row, and this is the row I'm choosing, which I understand is the strongest, so that's why I'm choosing. The others are random off of your items, and so you're not always able to choose the buff and buff skills that you want. Whereas it was previously the buffs you could choose from the ones you randomly got. In this case, you're randomly getting and have some control, but not as much. And each of these is increasing speed and stamina and intellect. And the next one is what, 4,000 more? 8,000 more? 8,000 more to open up Call of the Legion. And I guess when we get out to here and fill that out, then we can fill out the sort of capstone skill. This is a substitute for each of the legendary weapons previously had their own tree. And that's one of the reasons that I liked the expansion so much, and that mechanic has been removed. So that's why I think I am enjoying this slightly less than Pandaria. Very slightly less than I'd hoped for, but I am enjoying it a good deal, for sure. They've done a good job. But I'm going to call it here. So here's the deal. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Monday, weirdly enough, I'm probably going to take tomorrow off. If I'm not going to take it off, I'll be back at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. But probably taking tomorrow off. Monday is the new expansion for New World, which I also want to play. Tuesday, I'll be playing whichever of those appeals to me most, Legion or New World. Wednesday, same deal. I'll be playing whichever of those I like most and enjoying adult leisure beverages. Thursday, I will be off again. Probably, not completely sure, but probably. Friday, we get Arc Raiders, which I want to try. Hopefully, they're going to release, when they release, I think at the end of the month, they're going to release with PvE-only servers. That would be awesome, because it looks like it's a blast, and PvE extraction shooters aren't my jam. But I'm going to try it anyway, because it looked like so much fun. That's going to be an open beta test. That's going to be the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So I'll be on that on the 17th. On the 18th, don't know, whatever of the games that are currently slinging around that I've been playing that I'm having the most fun with. The 19th is my annual mortality reminder day. I complete another lap around the sun, and boy, are my legs tired. I'll be playing whichever of any game, whatever the bleep I feel like, and drinking to excess. And that takes me through next Sunday. Beyond that, the 28th, we've got the Guild Wars 2 expansion. So from the 21st through the 28th, I'll be playing whatever of these games sound like the most fun to me. But it's full. A lot of stuff going on. But I will be back on Monday, probably for an early session playing New World's new expansion. Hopefully you'll see me soon. As always, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it a great deal. Back on Monday, maybe tomorrow, but I wouldn't count on it. I will put information in the Discord. I want all of you to take care. And as always, hope the rest of your Sunday or Monday goes great. And your upcoming week, because I try to set an achievable goal for all you guys, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'm back on Monday, maybe tomorrow. Take care, and